Good evening everybody, welcome to Sunday Night Live. Sorry I'm a bit late. My name is Kelley Farley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Karaka, Auckland, in New Zealand, and tonight we're going to come and make a card. Unfortunately it's end of term and the weather's been a bit rubbish, and I've managed to get another cold, so I haven't really been in the frame of mind to get anything organised. So we're going to do a card sketch tonight. So let me just pop you down and we'll see who's there, and then we'll get started on the card. Let me get you on the... So let's see if I can get it up and catch up. Alright, do say hello if you're there. So we're going to have a go at a card sketch, and this is the one that we did a couple of weeks ago. I think we started looking at that one last time, which I think we might... Should we give that one a go? Maybe. That one looks like a Polaroid. Good way of using up DSP in the background there. I don't do ripped technique very well. It's not something that appeals to me. So let's do that one. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use... Let's use some... What DSP have I just got? There's that one. Use that. Let's use some of this, because it's colours that have almost run out. Use that colour. Don't have any blue. So let's see what I've got. Okay, so let's use some Moody Mauve. Hi! Yes, you have the right night. Yay! I know, I was a little bit confused, Andrew, and I was like, ooh, what have I done here? Now I've put my trimmer somewhere safe. Maybe away. Oh, it is where it belongs. So, alright, so let's move this. I'm going to use the all around it dies for the circle part, because they are actually on last chance list. So there's been quite a few things added to the last chance list, and once they're gone, that is it. Oh, so good with a new blade. Oh my gosh, should have done that a little while ago. Okay, so this one here, let's have a look. Maybe something not so busy in the background. Oh, maybe that one. Just a bit subtle. Maybe put that one in there. So let's make this. So my card base is just a standard 10.5 that way, and then the full length of the A4 fold scored at 14.85, so this will be 10 by 14.35. Oh, maybe it needs a little bit of something behind it. And then how about we use piece, what's on that one? A piece of the blue, and then I've got, this is why we keep all of our scraps for our designer series paper, because then we end up with bits that we can use, that we don't even think about that we've got, but work really nicely with the sketch. So let's just put those to the side for now. I think there's a few more in there, and I think I might use the blue, and then we'll use some of these bits. So they're all around it. I was really disappointed to see these on our last chance list. I'd hoped that they would last a little bit longer, and I am undecided. I'm going to do that size. So they're like wobbly, wonky circles. I'm undecided if I'm going to get rid of them or not. I think I might keep them for a little bit. I actually got rid of my other circles before because I thought I would use them a lot, but I didn't. But these have got quite a range of sizes. So I may keep them. So this one's got like a bit of a linen look to it. Like so. Put that on there. Put that on there. I'm still wondering if I need something behind there. Maybe a bit of white, or maybe a bit of crumb cake. Let's see. Oh, that's better. Let's see if I got a bit. Yes, I do. Have I got a bit that actually? No. We'll cut into it. I actually will get a piece of crumb cake cardstock. Oh, maybe I won't. Maybe it's meant to be, because that is my last piece, which means that I have to order some more. Have you had a nice weekend, Andrea? We went and had a very expensive weekend. We went and got our eyes tested, and now excuse me, and that was a very expensive exercise for two of us. This is a little bit depressing. Alright, so let's go into 9.5 here and 13.85 here, and then see how that goes. That is cool. That is way better. Alrighty, that looks good. I'm just gonna, I don't know if I can't mute you, but I just need to blow my nose, I'm sorry. Alright. Okie dokie. So then we're going to use our blue circle, and I'm going to actually put it more towards the side, and then we can use, let's use that bit. Do we want to bring in a different colour? Maybe. We want to bring in that colour with the flowers, because I've moved it out of your way. But that is our sketch. Is that blue on the back here? So we've got these ones. I feel like this one with the blue and the pink flower can be one of our pieces. And then maybe that one with the blue and the green can be another piece. So, and then I'm going to stamp on those with think. So let's take that one, move that to the side. So we're going to pop this on our circle, and I'm going to pop this here. There maybe. And then we'll get rid of that white bit. And that little bit of greenery. I'm going to bring that so that it overlaps. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the little pink one that we want. Like so. And then maybe this one comes up here. Like that. And then I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday on here, I think, because I don't think it'll fit on that one. Oh, that's so weird. Andrea, yes, so hopefully at least I'll be able to see better, but actually I only had to change one lens and one eye. On one eye. And that was cheaper to buy a whole new set of glasses than replace one lens, which just does not make any sense to me. But anyway, that's what it is. It is what it is. And like you say, it's better to be able to see. So, where is my Happy Birthday? Not really loving this, but that is okay. Let's do. So I just went and got my Happy Birthday stamp from the butterfly set. So I'm just going to move that, and I'm thinking I might do a little bit of stamping on here. Now these are our retired in colours from the last 2 years, so they were just sitting in my box, but they go with this designer series paper, which is still on the last chance list. But obviously the butterfly isn't. Sorry, not the butterfly. The ink colours aren't still available. Are not still available. But I want it to coordinate, so I have pulled them out again. So let's see if that. I should have done it up a bit higher. If that makes. If that's better. Alison, I don't know if it is actually your internet or if it is just Facebook is a pain sometimes. It doesn't, I don't feel that it does what it's supposed to sometimes. So we're going to take this and this little Happy Birthday. When I go on to check after I've gone live, I actually have to refresh my page, so I wonder if that has something to do with it or not. I'm going to do happy there, and so I'm just going to stamp up half of the stamp gently. So I've just got half of it inked up, and then on the right hand side I'm actually going to just stamp towards the top. Oops, I keep getting my hair in the ink. That is not a colour I want to dye my hair. through towards the top. I'm going to stamp happy like that, and then I want to do the same thing with birthday. So I'm going to pop it on there and then get that nice and covered. Oops, not on the block, which it is, never mind. And then I'm going to go this way and do, sorry if my head is in the camera, there. So that's one way you can get it if you have a smaller piece. Like I couldn't stamp that on one, but I could stamp it as 2 pieces, and I was going to cut it anyway. So that is one little trick that you can do. And you don't have to cut your stamp, and you don't have to have a post-it note or tape or whatever. You can actually just use, if it's in a nice line like that. And I'm going to use scissors. So these are just some long bladed scissors that I have that I'm just going to use to cut along. And then actually trim that off a little bit too. That's one. And let me trim it there. Trim it there. Okay. So let's put this together. Some bits out of the way. What is that? Oh, those are not bits that I need. That can go right there. Might put them on the inside. Let's move this out of the way. Give us some space. Right, so starting with our layers, we're going to pop that on. And then we're going to use this one. This was one of my favourite DSPs packs, using these colours. So they're kind of what I would call my colours of being, especially this colour here. Okay, so I'm going to pop some glue on there, and I'm going to angle it so that my butterfly is flying up that way, and it is more to the right. And then this little piece here, I'm going to use as is. I'm going to pop that there. My little pink flower, or Moody Mauve flower, I'm actually going to pop up on dimensionals. I have it going this way. And then our third piece, which is this one here, I'm actually going to have as our happy birthday. So that's going to go like so. And let's use, I think they're too big. Let's use some minis. I'm just trying to get so that the nice and straight across. Go. That's way out there, so they're not in our camera. Right there. Right, and so that is our cut design for today. So I was going to put those on the inside, but I think they're too short. I have another piece though. White piece that is ready. Okay, so we have a white piece that can go on the inside for writing on. 10 by 14.35 is what we are doing there. Alright, so next week I am away at a retreat in New Plymouth again, so that means I won't be able to do a class because I won't be here. I will see how I go this week, but I've got a few days in at work, and so I may be able to do a pre-record and set it up for you, but I may not. And then the following week I'm at a conference in Christchurch, and I don't get home till Sunday evening, so I'm not sure if I'll get that done either. Just something a little bit different. And I will try next week to see if I've got time to do another pre-record, so it's not too long. So that's going to go in there. And we'll glue that down. So and hopefully I'll be able to, even if it's a pre-record, I'll be able to watch alongside and chat, hopefully, but I may not be able to. So if you have got any cards or folds or designs or anything that you would like me to try out or do, please send me a message. Yeah, it is exciting. I'm looking forward to it, Andrea. It's nice to not have to rush down after work on Friday because it's school holidays, and I can kind of take my time coming back on Sunday as well, on Monday I mean, because I don't have to get back to work on Monday, which is really nice. So yeah, so that's the inside of our card, and that's I quite like the inside of our card, I think. Thanks, Alison. I will, but I know that I enjoy these chats and crafting. It gives me an opportunity to do something just a little bit different as well for myself. So I'll see how I go. Let's see what dots I've got. I don't know if I've got any in those colours actually, but I feel like some dots would just lift it. What's that? You want to use those? Oh, 2. That's a stink. Nope. What colours are those? I liked these. They were the coffee ones from the latte thingy. I can't remember what colours were in it, but that come on. they would be, yeah, you do, yes, I guess you do forget about them. Not really the colours. I did think that vanilla might work, but maybe not. Those are different. Those are different. Those are no. Maybe those. I have to go through some of my things and get rid of them. Because there's a lot in here that are just like 1 or 2. 23, 24. That might be boho blue. And then, oh, those are new ones. Wrong colour. Oh, we just go white. Let's just maybe go white. I used these at my class last weekend. Black and white class. I know. It is something that I appreciate that you ladies all look forward to it. I do too. There we go. Some white dots. How's that? Oh, come on. Alrighty, so that is our card. Now, I need to check, I don't recall if anyone posted a card from last week. I don't remember seeing. Oh, Alison, you asked me to put one up, but did I? That might be my fault. Can't remember if I did or not. Last week was so crazy, we had lots going on. And one of us down. Oh, that card. 21st. I think that's the wrong one. It was this one. Did I put that up again? No. Oh, that was a bit rubbish of me. Sorry, ladies, I didn't put one up for you to put it up. Oh well. Next week, if you ever got this one, or the this one is the one that we did last week, which was the little open one that sits like that, and then you can then use the ribbon to seal it. That one is from Creativity Now that I did a couple of weeks ago. I'll show you the original, and then this is the one that I did at my Facebook Live. So it's not really even, but never mind. Where is it gone? Huh. I just had it here, I thought. It was the blue one with the new paper. Okay, it's gone. But anyway, this is the one that I did on my live. So if you have made this, if you haven't had a chance to make this card, so you've got till next week to do. No, I didn't do the week before. Spot the crying emoji. So I did this one, and then the week before we did this one. So I don't know if I did a draw for that. So let's just say if you've done any of these three, I'm going to put a photo up of all these three. Feel free to put any of them up, and we'll do a draw next week or the week after. Yeah, we'll do a draw the next time we're together, and of those, because I did forget to put it up last week. Sorry about that. So this one here is where we're at, the last one that we're up to. I'm pretty sure we put this one up because, again, Alison reminded me. And I remember getting a reminder about that, but must have got busy at work and completely forgot. So that's our sketch and a sketch, and then this is the fancy fold card. I don't think I've put this one up. Oh, I didn't do the week. Did I not draw the week before one, Alison? Anyway, let's just have any of the three pop up. I'll put the photo up and then we'll do a draw the next time I'm there. If we've doubled up, I'll go back and have a look, but otherwise we should be all good to go. It's at least these two. I can't remember about that one. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to go now and I'm going to upload these videos because I've got these two to upload. I don't know if I did that one. And then I also will take photos of this and pop it up on my page so that you've got somewhere to post your cards if you give it a go. Remember, just because it's a circle and squares on here, you don't have to use those. You could do a rectangle with smaller little circles with your DSP, or little sentiments or stamps that you've got. The world is your oyster. Options are wide and vast. Oh, no draw done. Okay, thank you, Alison. So we'll make that the 3 draws the next time I'm up. I'll put your photos of any of these 3 and we'll do a draw from that. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go. Thank you very much for joining me. I will try and remember to post a reminder that I'm coming on just so that you can, you don't have to wait and you don't miss out on too much. And I will maybe see you in the chat next week. Otherwise it'll be in the week after. Alright, bye for now. Thank you.